Gotta keep your levels up. Most definitely gotta keep your levels up. I can't say if there's anything particular that I want to talk about. I think distractions is what I wanted to talk about. Just being distracted, period. I think that once we take the time to think about things in the wrong direction, that things will go in the wrong direction. Unfortunately, life isn't lined up the way we want it to. But we are blessed enough to, critique and come up with a plan for ourselves and to stay focused on that road. And God willing, God bless, He allows those things to happen. And most of the time they won't come easy. Or at least your first couple of steps will say, yeah, you got it, yeah, you can do this. But, there is going to be trial and error in between, going through those hurdles of fire and things like that. And thank God I'm still going through my hurdles, because I feel like the more confusion and more distraction that I've gone through, that just lets me know that I'm just that much closer to achieving and completing something. You know what I mean? Regardless of what it is, whether it's just taking something to the next level or, finishing that book or at least another chapter in that book. You know what I'm saying? So many times we start projects with someone such as myself that's always tried to, be as ambitious as possible, coming up with the next idea, coming up with the next productive distraction, should I say. And sometimes we don't go back. It's almost like we're just wasting time, but we have so much that we can do with that. You're thinking about writing a book, but don't just think about it. Do it. You know what I mean? You want to start a football team or a traveling team or something in your local neighborhood. Don't just think about it. Start talking to people about it and get y'all to start meeting up. You know what I mean? Build a fundraiser. Things could really just happen just that easily, all starting with a thought. Sometimes we don't get to finish that thought though. So, just kind of remember writing. That's another reason why it's good to write down things and not just write them down. I got a lot of stuff, all kind of shit written down, but never took the time to kind of go back and read about it or finish those things. So, but when I do, when I get back to it, even when it comes to my music.
Drake.
What's up?
My lighter.
So even when it comes to my music and things like that, there's been songs that I've written years ago that didn't get recorded until later on. But, once I'm able to go back to that and I add that extra seasoning to it and, things like that, it feels good to know that I finally finished even something so simple as a song, which is not simple because the words that we speak into the music that we listen to constantly feeds ourselves, and those who are able to listen as well are blessed by that. You know what I mean? They take that in too. So, which is another reason why I encourage people to write so much. Get your feelings out. Not necessarily just speaking things into existence, but getting that fucking shit out. Get that bullshit, that poison out of your body. Anyway, so don't be distracted, or at least let it be a productive distraction. All right. Hope that helps. I think it helped me a little bit. Y'all have a good night. I mean that. Over and out. Laters.